Welcome to the Student Development Award. To join the Student Development Award, go to the student portal, click on Careers, and then choose the Student Development Award. Here you'll find an online application form. Once you've completed that, you'll be invited to attend an induction session, which can be a classroom session with other students, or could be watching 3 induction videos in your own time at a location convenient to you. There's 2 ways of attending, and what you'll be asked to do is to look at the activities matrix. I'm going to run through this very briefly just to explain the ins and outs of some of the activities in a way that you may not have considered. There's a range of points, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and a selection of categories. The first one is mainly about volunteering through student union, being a student rep and belonging to a club or society. These sorts of things will give you different types of experience. For example, time management, leadership, adaptability, intercultural awareness, and these are the skills that employers are looking for. When you go for your interview, they'll already know what your qualifications are and what results you have. What they'll be more interested in is the skills that you're bringing to the table as a graduate. And these activities are things that can help you to present that experience in a good way that makes you stand out from other candidates at interview. Personal and professional development is all about taking time to look at your future. So you can go to academic skills workshops or watch the online tutorials for those same workshops. You can come along to the careers and employability workshops where you can have your CV looked at and get practice with interviewing and assessment centre skills. Come along to the careers and employability fairs to meet employers and engage with them. Employers will value the time you've taken to do this in preparation for your career. Also, you don't have to be a media student to benefit from media activities. We have our own newspaper, television channel and radio station on campus, and it's worth considering writing an article about an aspect of your course and having it published to share with other students and support them. Again, employers will appreciate this, that you've had that extra experience to bring to the table against other candidates who may not have engaged with those sorts of activities. Moving on to the next section, we have Ambassador, PAL, Peer-Assisted Learning and Employment. And here again you can develop a wide range of skills: personal resilience, adaptability, time management again, communication. Going to PAL sessions in your first year, becoming a PAL leader in your second year. That's already 60 points. Not that it's about all the points, it's about the skills that you're developing. But you need a minimum of 100 points to achieve the award. So it's worth thinking about those things. And if you're working part-time, that might be just at Christmas or in the summertime, or it could be regularly across the term. And it could be in an assistant team leader or managerial position, or even self-employed. So all of those things count towards the award. With sport, art and music, there's opportunities to get involved in the marketing of art and music events at Bournemouth University, and to go along and help at events with meeting and greeting guests, giving them their programmes, taking them to their seats, and helping with the setup of the event. All of that is good transferable skills that show how you can deal with people and work as a member of a team. You don't have to be learning music at this formal level. You may just be learning the guitar or keyboards or some musical instrument at home on the internet. But if you can evidence all of these activities in your e-portfolio, which I'll show you shortly, that's a very good way to show employers what experience and skills you have. The last section is all about volunteering in the community. So it could be regular volunteering, where you're working in a charity shop or contributing in some way on a regular basis, or it may just be one-off activities where you're doing some fundraising. You could be organising a social or community event. An example of somebody working outside of their skill set and their degree course is a nurse who organised a musical concert. She was working in an old people's home and she had a local primary school nearby, and we arranged for her to get the children to come along to sing Christmas carols with a couple of students playing keyboards and guitar. And she got the skills there from dealing with people at different levels, negotiating, influencing people, leadership, communication. And that was a really nice experience for her to put in front of employers. Even as a nurse, she could show her skills in leading a group of people and using her initiative. So once you've joined the award and had a look at the activities, you'll be able to put those on your SDA page and count up your points as you go. A quick look at the assessment criteria. We assess 3 areas. Your e-portfolio, to look at the design and layout, make sure it's professional and that there's a variety of different types of evidence, things like photographs, videos, documents, certificates, those sorts of things that you will be displaying in your e-portfolio page. So for example, if you're a student rep, a photograph of you in your hoodie with your certificate, along with other pieces of evidence that show the activities you were involved in. And the other area that we assess is your reflective writing. We'll be looking for real depth here about what you were doing, what the challenges were, how you overcame them. Not just descriptive, but more about actual instances of when you were using those skills that employers will be looking for. There's also an opportunity to be nominated for a prize, and we have 4 sponsors at the moment, so have a look at that information and see how you can go beyond achieving the award and be nominated. Everything you need is online in My Career Hub. You have an SDA button here which you can click, takes you to your SDA page with all the useful links here that we will be looking at, and also the activities matrix and a form to log your activities, which then counts up all of your points automatically for you here. There's a place to put your reflective writing, and there are also video tutorials on how to use Mahara to create your e-portfolio page. There's a submission date each month, so you can submit whenever you feel ready to complete the award. So let's have a look at a Mahara e-portfolio. This is one that's been created about the Student Development Award, so it's another source of information, but it also demonstrates, if you can imagine, the impact that this sort of document would have on a potential employer. So you would share the URL for your e-portfolio in your CV, in job application forms, and perhaps in your LinkedIn profile, where people can view all of your experience. And you can display it on one page, or you can have a collection of pages like this. I'll show you now a basic prize-winning e-portfolio. This lady's displaying all the different activities that she's done with her evidence on her page here, some nice little videos and images there. And then she's displayed her reflective writing on a separate page here, just in these little drop-down blocks here. So any employer, once we've assessed and she's passed the award, can be sent this and they'll be able to view all of her experience. And I think if you look at it from the employer's point of view, that could be quite impressive in terms of choosing people for interview. And then when you go along to the interview, you're actually confident articulating all of your experience because it's real and that experience is part of your experience as a student. Let's have a look at a student's general e-portfolio. These are the e-portfolio students have agreed to share to support other students in inspiring them with their e-portfolios. So again, you can see here a nice display of writing and evidence of all of this student's activities. So as I say, when you go to your SDA page, everything you need is online, all the support, resources and links to useful places that you need are here. If you have any questions, there are frequently asked questions on the website, but if you have any questions in this session, hopefully the lecturer will be able to answer them, or you can contact me directly. That's Sonia Harvey at the Student Development Award. Thank you.